Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. If you are just joining us, we've got Saltcrew versus SwagMonkeyHats, Season 56 of ESEA-IM. I'm going to be your caster tonight. My name is Purely, and we are getting into this best of one on Ancient. Going to kick it off with the knife round. Have to get a good knife round in. A little one-sided here. Poor Katu all left alone. Saltcrew, dominant win of that knife rounds. Pretty solid stuff. Pretty solid stuff. Will say I do like that. I feel like Ancient these days, pretty balanced map. Maybe still just ever so slightly leaning CT-sided, but I'll be honest, I really do think that this map, for me at least, is like probably my favorite map in the pool, at least in terms of balance and in terms of like playing it. I know Mirage is kind of like the gold standard, but I'm a personally a bit of a Mirage hater. I've just played that map far too much. Far too many times. When you've been playing Counter-Strike for over a decade, it kind of gets a little stale. So Ancient definitely right now probably my favorite. Okay, and Face It not happy. That's a classic Face It move. 1 second, we should be back in game shortly here. Apologies for that. Hopefully we don't miss any pistol. And we're back. On board with Gunk. Tapping away right now with the USP at long. Not able to connect any shots just yet. Solus going to push up very aggressive. Already takes his first fight. Able to win it. A lot more CTs though around that corner. Going to back up. Allow the team to back him up. But he gets a second. On for a third. Katu going to chime in there. Just one more to find. Kiwi goes down. 3 kills for Solus in this pistol. Really, really solid stuff. Very dominant pistol round there for Saltcrew to kick us off. It is going to be the full save here. Just a Desert Eagle upgrade here for Gunk. But apart from that, everybody just on the USB. Actually, a P2K on Fuzzy Hat. Haven't seen a whole lot of P2Ks recently. That's leading the charge out mid right now with the Galil. I'm going to reveal him. Clean kill, though. Doesn't take any damage back. It's Shake actually a little cheeky in the smoke with the Zeus. Looking for a timing to come through. And actually, they haven't spotted him yet. Ashton still doesn't realize he's behind him. He changes his mind about the Zeus, pulls out the USB, and I think he's going to meet his demise. Just could not get close enough. Couldn't close the gap with that Zeus. Oh, actually, nobody covering the bomb plant's a bit of an oversight here from Saltcrew, but Gunk has recovered an AK. Got to be a little bit careful here. The rifle will be recovered, but still a fairly costly round there for Saltcrew, considering pretty much just against USPs. Nothing. I mean, they did have the 1 Desert Eagle, which we saw get a kill there, so Gunk definitely getting his money's worth out of it. And we've got a bit of a tech pause as we lose Katu. Sure, he will be back shortly. Face has been a little funky lately, I won't lie. Don't know what the deal is, but I know myself and a couple other fellow casters have experienced some things, but I mean, it's nothing out of the ordinary for Face It. You know what? I just realized I've got completely apologized there. I got completely baited by the chat. Because I swear it said the wrong team won the knife round. We actually have SwagMonkeyHats, who took those two. So strong start for them. Saltcrew on their first gun round now. I apologize about that. Pretty sure the face in chat completely baited me there. Either way, on board now with Solus, who has been leading the charge here for SwagMonkeyHats. Nice kill from Hot Soup. Gonna get spammed back, though. Goes down. Great spam through the wall from Gunk. The spam's actually connecting on all fronts right now. But SwagMonkeyHats coming out with the advantage. It's just Shake left. Tries to get away through Red Room. Is just gonna be able to make it. A little scenic POV there, but he will fall. I mean, that round started off pretty good. Hot Soup finding that spam through the wall, but just instantly traded back. No time. I mean, Gunk did take some damage back through the wall as well. It just felt like overall the spam's largely favoring SwagMonkeyHats there, and that damage definitely translated to the rounds being picked up by them. But it's going to be the lighter buy again here for Saltcrew. 5.7s can be quite deadly, though, at these ranges. Especially this spot from Hot Soup. My favorite spot to play with the 5.7. Not quite able to find a kill. The collapse down ramp, though, paying off pretty nicely for them. 2 kills. Maybe a weapon, and Gunk aware of the possibility of a player lurking doors, and a second shot. What a shot from Gunk. 3 kills now. AK recovered, and a real chance for Saltcrew to pick up this round. Kiwi getting caught out in the open a little bit. Oh, and Gunk. Positions known now. It's a 1v1. Oh, beautiful swing. Swings with the flash pop. Nowhere for Champion to hide. Huge 4K from Gunk. And the first round for Saltcrew. Got a little attack time out here for SwagMonkeyHats as they piece together a buy here. I mean, 4 AKs have some decent utility behind it as well. But it looks like Ashton might be forced down to just the Desert Eagle. I think this tack timeout might have been extended by a tech pause, not sure. But we we aren't counting down in freeze time, so game was paused. I will say I have noticed a little theme in this game. I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure. There might have been a couple of different players across both teams, but I've already seen 3. I'm pretty sure 3 different lore knives in this game. I'm not sure if they're all on Saltcrew. I know obviously at least Gunk has one. Hold on, we can. You know what? We can look right now during the freeze time. Well, then we'll go back to the auto director. Okay, Shake I don't think has one. Soup don't think has one. Fuzzy Hat no. Kiwi no. So it is the other team. Katsu, no. Okay, here's the other one. We got Falchion lore. And I swear there was another one. Yeah. Wait, it's the guy with the... No, maybe I'm crazy. Alright, it's just 2. Never mind. I'm losing my mind. Don't listen to me. I could have sworn I saw like 3 lore knives, and I was like, that's just such a strange coincidence. But... freeze time is over now. We're getting back into the game. Saltcrew just securing their first rounds and looking to extend. Or not extend their lead, but they got a few rounds back to equalize. A lot of utility burned early here, denying Solus access. HE doesn't connect for much damage though, and they're looking to shut down this approach. Solus actually is a lone lurker over here though. The real hit coming in towards A. Kiwi here alone to anchor. Gets one before going down, but it was the Desert Eagle. Still 3 rifles strong here. Shake wants to get ahead of it. And they fall asleep at the wheel. Shake swings out, gets 2. It's just Katu left, 1v3. Oh, and he's got the bomb in his hand. His gun comes running through the smoke to put an end to this round. Very confident looking Saltcrew on this follow-up round. Good momentum now as they reset the economy here for SwagMonkeyHats. That's a really long name. Maybe we need to shorten it to... I mean, I do like saying SwagMonkeyHats, but maybe we need to shorten it to SMH. I don't know. I'd be out of breath if I keep saying the full team name. Solus a little more cautious with the approach this time. It is the pistols in hand as well. I mean, the Glock... not very famous for being able to penetrate through walls. But they are just going to run up. And they actually catch Gunk with a nade in his hand. So that's the first kill. Bomb plant to go down here. Unless it can be stopped by Fuzzy Hat. He is going to line him up. 3 quick kills already. Hot Soup coming in. Executes Katu. Somehow Solus was able to find another kill. That's been a little bit of a backstab. Good dink onto Kiwi. Actually gets a kill. But no bullets left to fight with. Trapped in the corner now, gonna go down to Hot Soup. So between Soup and Fuzzy Hat, they combine for all 5. Again, a bit of a messy round there for Saltcrew, but they get it done. And still have plenty of money for the rebuy. SwagMonkeyHats also back on the rifles in this round and headed to what seems like a pretty default setup here early in this round. 1 towards main, 1 towards elbow. And the remaining 3. Oh, nice peek from Kiwi. It's going to alleviate a lot of the pressure over from A. Don't have any other members there for SwagMonkeyHats. HE to break. But Fuzzy Hat backed up by his teammate. Nice shots from Ashton, finds 2, but down very low. Shake trying to fall away actually gets tapped. But the op of Kiwi to find that final frag, and again, Saltcrew with 2 left. They get it done. And pull ahead for the first time in this match. Up to 4 rounds now, and 4 in a row as well. The momentum's starting to build. Means the max loss bonus here for SwagMonkeyHats could... We're not going to see the 4th, but we do see the Tech 9s and some Kevlar, some light utility. Potentially looking for a bit of a faster play as well. Just try and get this bomb plant down. Ashton to lead the charge, Mac 10 in hand. A lot of noise being made here. Only 1 kill for Gunk, and Kiwi gets run down as well. Hot Soup here. And he gets 2. Not going to be able to deny this bomb plant, however. The spam a little bit too late. Katu stuck on this site, being boxed in from all angles. Does have a teammate here. And Rutsu actually shoots him down, shoots through him, and finds 2. It's just a 1v1. Fuzzy Hat versus Rutsu just needs a single headshot, but it's not going to be. Fuzzy Hat, huge clutch for Saltcrew, securing them their 5th. And that was a crucial one. You do not want to let that one slip through your fingers. And I think the nades can give you a sort of a false sense of security here over towards that B site. If it's going to be a faster play, they're going to run right through those incendiaries. And it nearly catches Saltcrew off guard, but it was a good recovery. Oh, I like that. The salty sticker on the op. Very on brands. Hot soup up close and personal here. Gonna swing in. A little dangerous peek there. Solus already having eaten an HE. Or maybe some incendiary damage down to about half. So some good chip here. Gotta remember, every little bit of chip here onto the T's makes the M4 so much deadlier. I mean, Cat2 and Solus now within range for a one-tap from the M4. That's a big deal. So some good early damage here from Saltcrew, and they're holding right now. Don't need to get too aggressive. Solus gonna slide out though. After the first player crosses, Fuzzy Hat looking to re-peek. Actually gets really good damage down onto Solus, down to 14 now. And it's a full rotation in. Hot Soup pushing through, thinking that they're moving quicker, but they actually just pause at mid. And now that they've shut that down, considering returning to B, Kiwi, important shot. Map control could have completely fallen apart there for Saltcrew had he not hit that. But he's able to salvage what control Saltcrew can. Nice flash. Has some info now. Realizes they're here, but he's forced to fight. Somehow able to get away with his life. Fuzzy Hat quick on this flank. Solus caught reloading. And now a 3v2. Good chance for Saltcrew to go for this retake. Kiwi is quite low. Needs help from the team. Oh, and nade in hand. That timing could not be worse for him. Gunk made audible noise. Still able to win the fight. Now Gunk and Fuzzy Hat. Champion in the 1v2. Not being quiet about it. And Gunk sticks it behind the box. He's able to secure the defuse. Another big clutch from Saltcrew. Up to 6 in a row now. Couple of really close rounds. But ultimately, Saltcrew coming out on top. And those are big wins for them. Basically going to be seeing a full buy. Oh, they got 2 in this round. That hurts. Oh, we're actually, players are dropping like flies. So somehow after 2 DCs and a trade, we're all even up, 3-3. Champion falling back from A main. Gunk right now alone over towards his B site. Strong spot from Fuzzy, but a bit of a challenging fight to take. Gonna get at least a little bit of info there for his team. Still nobody moving over to reinforce. Gunk, Fuzzy, nice awareness. Waiting for that lurk out mid from Champion. And he catches him on rotation. Actually, a reposition here from Gunk. That might work out nicely for him. But I think he was heard, yeah, and he's not gonna be ready for the cave walk. Already Solus so far out. Bomb plant now down 2v2 on this retake. I feel like you have to take a stab at it. Ooh, the off. Can be a bit tough. Molotov in, gonna slow Kiwi down as well. It's gonna have to be Fuzzy Hat to make the play. And they're in a strong spot too for this post plant. Very difficult to trade. Fuzzy Hat needs to hard clear it. Shadow betrays him, and Kiwi knows where he is. Great shot, 1v1 now. And he has an idea where the second player is, but not going to be quick enough. I think at that point, too, I mean, Ashton didn't even need to take that fight. He could have just played Ring Around the Rosie with him. There's no time left on the clock. That Molotov really delaying Kiwi on that retake. And we actually have another TAC timeout called, although I believe we're going to be in a tech pause after this if we haven't. Oh, okay. We're good. He's back. Mr. Soup has returned. Yeah, sorry again about that, guys. Face has just been a little wonky lately. Not exactly sure what the deal is with that. We had a few issues at the very beginning of this game staying connected, and obviously a couple of the players are as well. But hopefully we're all peachy now as we get back into the game, moving into round 11. And right now, Saltcrew still holding the lead by 2, with 2 left to play in this first half. They're on the pistols now. Hot Soup ahead of that Molotov in the 5-7. Oh, and Solus and Rutsu. It's an absolute firing squad at mid. Just Fuzzy Hat left alive. A bit hectic there from Solus. Panicking a little bit maybe, but getting the kill nonetheless. So a clean ace for SwagMonkeyHats. Every time I say their name, I think Shadow Wizard Money Gang. I don't know why. And it keeps messing me. I keep wanting to say SwagMoneyHats instead of SwagMonkeyHats. I don't know why. Saltcrew. Again, early fight. Gunk is not afraid of this duel at all. MP9 tapping away at range. Somehow Shake coming out better there in that fight. I don't know how that's possible. Great flash, though. Hot Soup capitalizes. Pushed all the way through A main. And now that this info has been gathered, map control is gone here for SwagMonkeyHats. Ashton just swings out wide, still getting his gun up. It's a strong setup here. Gunk activates. Beautiful shot from Kiwi. And that's going to put an end to the first half. It might have been the first 3 rounds going the way of SwagMonkeyHats, but then a very impressive streak for Saltcrew to bring it back to their advantage. 7-5 as they move over to the T side. I think both teams can probably be happy with that. Like I said, still think Ancient tends to lean slightly CT-sided. So definitely is nice to get a couple round lead here for Saltcrew. That's actually a lot of utility here for Saltcrew, guys. 3 players with utility. Actually 4 now that a flash was dropped to Shake. And interestingly enough, it seems like it's a bit of a fake here. But they didn't even throw any utility. Just made noise running through A main. It's actually a really, really good call here from Saltcrew. Fuzzy Hat has completely bamboozled them. Solus still here in cave, and the retake is on very fast. Hot Soup not able to find that frag, and that's going to spell trouble here for Saltcrew. Gunk spins around, able to deal with that player on the flank, but now it's just Kiwi left alone on the site, and there's only so much he can do. Solus at 1 HP hurts as well. Fuzzy Hat, I thought he was going all the way around the world coming through spawn, but then he decided to go all the way back, so he wasn't even there. I didn't even realize that. I just thought that they all fell very fast on the site. So no, I like the idea. Just thinking in execution, could have been tightened up a little bit, but definitely one that I think we'll see again in the future. I like that strat a lot. Nade set in towards B main. Looks like some aggression out from SwagMonkeyHats over towards B. They're actually not going to push the issue, go much further. The utility holding Saltcrew at bay for now, but they're going to walk out mid. In the mid-round, Hot Soup with the Glock, able to get a dink. Katsu actually brought pretty low. Fuzzy Hats just walks out A, expected to meet resistance, and he will. Ashton finds him, and now it's just the remaining 2 players. The remainder of Saltcrew over towards mid. P250, a bit better than a Glock, but not much, and Shake is all that she wrote for that round, as Saltcrew probably didn't have high expectations with the very limited utility and weaponry that they had. They've got the AKs in hand now. Utility to boot. And that's the other nice part about being up 7-5. You give yourselves a couple buffer rounds. You lose the pistol. Not the biggest deal. All tied up now and with the firepower advantage. Smoking towards CT. Signals that this is going to be an A execute here. Looks like a shallow donut smoke as well. But still very slow on this approach here. Smoke slows him down a little bit. HG breaks actually a little bit too deep, but Fuzzy Hat makes it work. It's a good kill. The mid lurk is going to be denied. HG really well timed. Kiwi's got to be careful though, trying to stick this bomb plant. And he's going to get spammed through the smoke. Actually, smoke fades. Perfect timing. Fuzzy Hat and Hot Soup clean up. And it's a big win for Saltcrew. Fuzzy Hat with a 4K. Taking the initiative, covering to the best of his ability. I think actually he was reloading. It was very unfortunate timing there for Kiwi on that plant. But Saltcrew, they're able to take the round down despite not getting the bomb plant. Money's still not as plentiful as they would like. Surprised we don't see Hot Soup drop something. They got a Tech 9 on Shake. He immediately goes down to the HEs. Champion facing the wrong way, looking for a pop flash, and Kiwi's gonna mow him down. I'm surprised that he didn't hear him full sprint there. But the M4 recovered, and they are not slowing down. Kiwi looking. Ashton hears the footsteps, though, spins around. And although Hot Soup gets the trade, he will quickly fall next to his comrade. And it's just Gunk left, 1v3. Very tough one indeed. Katu, I think, sniffs it. So SwagMonkeyHats, they respond with one right back. All pistols here for Saltcrew, and a MAC-10 for Hot Soup. I think he might be saving some for an op, which is not always a weapon that we see on the T side of Ancient, but taking a leaf out of SwagMonkeyHats' book here. Very quick play up. Mid-sight smoke is nice, but doesn't quite give the cover they need to get that bomb plant down. Because they were able to deny that, doesn't seem like they will be able to get much. Just a single kill here for Saltcrew. But they've still got some rounds to work with here. Wait, yeah, see, I knew I wasn't crazy. There are 3 players with a lore. There's a butterfly lore, there's an M9 lore, and there's a Falchion lore. See? I knew I wasn't losing my mind. Maybe it's just it's a T side, CT side thing. That must be what it is. I thought I was losing my mind. Heavy presence towards mid right now for Saltcrew. Trying to use that range to their advantage. MP9 not really able to do much in that red room position. Unless they walk towards him, which they are considering at the moment. This is where the MP9 can be a little deadly at this kind of range. And the re-smoke to try and give him a false sense of security, but a champion's ready for it. Takes down Jake. Katu. Some info, and Ashton's been boosted up. I don't know if they're going to clear this. Katu Ashton actually drops off of his perch. Only able to get one, however. So 2v3. on this post plant. Kiwi is at half, has to win this fight, not able to get it done. And now Hot Soup 1v3. Tough position to be in, and he's not able to even find a kill there. Pretty difficult when you got 3 people shooting at you, regardless of what weapons they're using. It's attack time out here for Saltcrew as they talk it over. Chances are getting a bit limited now, especially considering they're going to have to do a light buy, some pistols and armor here. Means that they're really going to need to either make this eco count or be ready for this next gun rounds. MR12 can be quite punishing in that way, but does make for more exciting rounds, I think, in general. Spam, not going to connect. And actually very fast through Dave Solis. Flash down ramp, trying to tuck in here. That's a spot. That's one, immediately traded out. Good pinch onto the site. That Spam nearly killing Shake down to 18. HE in, Fuzzy Hat down to 20. And the rifles starting to cause some problems here for Saltcrew. Gunk was able to recover an AK and at least has some Kevlar behind it as well. But Kiwi and Fuzzy Hat feeling pressured to make a play up close. Rutsu with the spray through the smoke. Finds Gunk. It's a very, very clean round there for SwagMonkeyHats. And I will say they have done a good job of dealing with these faster rounds, these faster plays from Saltcrew. It's really helping them out. Solis peeks behind that flash, but doesn't get anything for it. Actually, well, Shake is down to 30. That flashbang, a little interesting there. I think Rutsu's expecting more. But playing very exposed at the moment. Walk out mid here for Fuzzy Hat. Has the right idea, good angle, just not able to land the shot. Reds are gonna fall to the spam. And I think off of that kill, Saltcrew's going to want to end B here. It's where they're leaning at the moment. They do still have this lurk. They want to activate a good flash. Well played by Saltcrew. I love that coordination. Fuzzy Hat will fall to the op of Ashton, but now they know where these final 2 players are. Gunk up ramp quick, and Hot Soup looking to cut off this rotation as well. Oh, but Ashton's aware of the possibility. How have they done this? They've gotten it to a 1v1. Ashton holding the line with the op. Incendiary not going to push him off, and Kiwi wins the fight. An important one for Saltcrew, as they would have been staring down match point. They had not been able to clutch it up. And that really has been the story for Saltcrew this game. A couple of these rounds have come down to the wire. 1v1s. I think we've had 3 or 4 rounds Saltcrew has been able to pick up from a 1v1. Oh, no jump throw there. Might be a little muscle memory with the jump throw mines. It's not that long ago that we were able to utilize that. Gunk, no success on the entry, but Kiwi good for the trade. That bomb being dropped. Shake able to get the kill and recover it, but down to 28. And Fuzzy Hat, the lurk for this team, not really able to reinforce his teammate just yet. Champion in between the two of them. And I don't know if he's going to get cleared. He does, and Fuzzy Hat's able to find the frag, but again, a very costly one. Both these players, just a single bullet of HP left. Ooh, a little fake. They're trying to bait the swing. They need to take a fight here. Do not want to let them... Yeah, Shake, he wants the fight. Oh, he's aware of this flank. But again, just doesn't have the HP to fight with. Rutsu going to pick that one up and put SwagMonkeyHats on match point here. 12-9, and yeah, the money rough as well for Saltcrew. It's going to have to be some pistols, maybe some MAC-10s. Galil for hot soup. Nope, MAC-10. Wants the utility instead. I can respect that. Fuzzy Hat selling all his utility and rebuying. Not sure what happened. Maybe just dropping some. Little utility cash, perhaps. Utility being used very early in this rounds by SwagMonkeyHats. A lot blood already. All the incendiaries and HEs deployed early. Concerned about a rush with the lower buy that they know Saltcrew has. Great shot from Ashing, gonna fall away. MAC-10 jumping over the top. Hot Soup able to get the trade. And it might just be the committal here from Saltcrew. They're sending it onto this A site. Smoking towards spawn. Good cover from Kiwi, and they have this player, Champion, locked into A main. Oh, but they're not ready for the quick flank. Or it's not even really a flank. It's through CT into Temple. Just not ready for the speed in which they were able to get there. Rutsu catches Fuzzy Hat looking the wrong way. It's all up to Gunk. 1v2, nails the first shot. Deagle out. He had a chance there. It was a good try. But it's going to be Champion to find that frag. And SwagMonkeyHats going to take the victory over Saltcrew 13-9. Pretty good game, all things considered. I will say, I think what really gave SwagMonkeyHats the edge there over Saltcrew was a couple of those eco rounds. The anti-ecos were very, very clean from them. I mean, we saw Saltcrew struggle a little bit on their CT side to deal with those faster plays up, up B ramp with the Tech 9s. Even if they were able to pick up the rounds, very costly. A couple of them, I think two of them, or one of them, it ended up being a 1v1, which they were able to win. But again, losing a lot of rifles in that round really hurts. And then there's another one where I think they had only 2 left, and maybe even a third where they only had 2 left as well. There's a couple of eco rounds, I think, that were, well, even if they were able to pick up the round win, were very, very costly. Hurt them a lot on their CT side. But yeah, ultimately, really good game from both teams. And I believe that that's all I have for you guys for now. We're not going to do an interview after this one because if you're a Saltcrew fan, fear not. They have a chance at redemption tonight. It's a doubleheader. We've got another game coming up very shortly, actually, 11 p.m., so in about 30 minutes' time. So if you guys want to stick around for that, I encourage you guys to... you don't have to stick around for it, but I encourage you guys to go, get a little drink, get a snack, stretch, bathroom break, and come back here in about 30 minutes' time. We will be live again with the next game, which I believe is Saltcrew versus... Let me take a quick look. We got Saltcrew versus Team Ratio. And that's in 30 minutes' time. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be back in 30 minutes. Make sure you drop a follow on Saltcrew. Check out LCA as well. And, yeah, we'll be back very shortly.